Hi there, everybody. I'm Jennifer Angel. Okay, this is my report for the week of June the 3rd. So, welcome. Let's see how the planets are going to influence our lives this week. Also, before we get started, I just want to let you know that I have a new program it's a subscription program called Wealth Wisdom. Okay, go ahead to put the link down the bottom. If you ever feel like you're not living or associating or aligning with your abundant energy, then my work, pretty well all my work is around that. So the Wealth Wisdom monthly subscription, just lets you know every single day what's happening with the energy and focuses on mindset and abundance and how you can open up to attract that in your life. Okay. Love to have you on board there. All right, so let's get into this week. So Mercury is on the move and will transit from Earth sign Taurus to one of the signs that it rules, Gemini. Okay, so as such, it's a very comfortable position for Mercury here. Again, the energy just opens up your thoughts. Mercury is the thinking planet, opens up your thoughts to be more creative, certainly more communicative. Okay, and also prompts you just to be on a learning curve, just to learn something new. Okay, that's how we keep our mind sort of active and healthy. Okay, so you want to just be learning something new all the time, and Mercury in Gemini is a good time to do that. All right, so if you've been thinking about taking up some new studies or perhaps even a creative type of course, and this is a good time to do that. And at the same time, Mercury will sextile. The sextile provides like options, opportunities, possibilities. And it will sextile with Neptune. Neptune is a very inspirational planet, very inspirational energy. And when these two are together, as Mercury, as I said, is the thinking planet, and Neptune is all about inspired energy, then you can expect things to come up with some amazing, just gain some amazing insights, creative ventures, working together with people, or you can just revive something that you put on the back burner. Okay, we've all done that, right? I've got something on the back burner now. I think it's about time I sort of brought it out again. So, we can do that as well. So you just never know when you put in a little bit of effort behind things to push them forward where they can end up. Okay. But it's up to you just to take that first step and commit to that, right? Now, Jupiter and Pluto will interact, and these two present opportunities that you may not have thought of before. So as a Jupiter and Pluto, both transformational energies, you could be, you want to just get prepared, just dive in a little deeper into your subconscious, your conscious and your subconscious, just to determine if there are areas of your life that perhaps your attitude, your mindset, your self-talk, areas that you want to change, right? This is a great time to get in touch with that and just put those changes into action, okay? So this month's new moon is in sign of Gemini, right? It's all happening in Gemini, okay? So, which means the sun and the moon are what's called conjunct, like they're together at the same degree. And once again, in being in Gemini, this does highlight the thinking process, your observation of what's going on around you and what you need to change and figure out how to do that, okay? Once again, the Wealth Wisdom subscription program every single month just helps you make these changes and push forward. So go and have a look at that. Okay, so we can see now that the theme of this week is like creative thinking, getting in touch with who you are, what you want. All of this can just lead to transformational outcomes, and try not to plan everything to the nth degree, leave space for things just to eventuate and take place as well. Okay, so over the weekend of June the 8th and 9th, The motivational planet Mars will make its way from Aries, it's the sign that rules, so it's comfortable there, to the earth sign of Taurus. Now, Mars in Taurus is not as good a fit, okay, because Taurus likes to take its time, think through things through, wait for things just to sit right with them. And Mars is impulsive and pushes through, and sometimes irrationally, and certainly, rashly as well. So, you want to work on this energy and just get in touch with what you want. Like, use it to gain clarity. Clarity is the key. Once you have the clarity, you can then use this motivational energy of Mars just to put it into action. All right. Now, the weekend is going to conclude with 2 squares. Now, square is traditionally a challenging aspect. Both of these squares are with Saturn, which is the planet of caution, business, authority, and the Sun and Venus. So what does all this mean? Firstly, it can mean just paying attention to long-term effect of whatever you're doing now and what you're trying to, put into place. Look at the systems, the procedures that you can, that can assist you just to taking up these options or considering any possibilities, whether they're going to work for you in the long term, okay, not just the here and now. So this is like the big message here. It can also indicate that you just need to take charge of your life and, perhaps just take your life back in some cases, bit by bit, and, it's also very much about relationships. First, the relationship you have with yourself, because in this quadrant, it's all about you. And also it represents a relationship that you have with money. Once again, it's about you and what is that self-talk? How do you feel about money? How is it showing up in your life or not showing up in your life right now? That will sort of give you a bit of a hint. And those who perhaps control your money and or how you control your money. Certainly it's about how worthy you feel of attracting, excuse me, manifesting and having that monetary support that you need to feel safe and secure. So overall, this is a week of gaining clarity, moving forward with action, for a transformational result. Right? Amen. Let's all have that. All right. Okay, so let's move on now and go into the signs, and then you can go down the bottom there and just go to your sign if you don't want to listen to everyone's. Okay. All right, so starting with Aries. So accumulating financial security excuse me, is important to get a good savings plan in place. When you put money aside regularly, it then becomes a habit, Aries, okay, which will then set you up for the future. So, creative project now gets the green light as well, and love. Just be open to sharing your inner heartfelt thoughts, how you're feeling about things, like right, straight, honest, and sincere. Taurus, love and money are both in your star chart, Taurus, okay? Yay, we love that. The love vibration heads in your direction, and a conversation with someone influential now can literally line your pockets with extra cash. So pay attention to those chance meetings and excuse me, pay attention to what they're saying and the insights and advice that they're imparting, okay? Now, an open-hearted discussion can highlight both positive movement in both your personal and professional lives. The key here is to act with top-level integrity, okay? Gemini, excuse me, you are entering a new phase, Gemini. Sparks fly when you meet someone amazing now, a perfect partner, you'll know it, okay? So if there's any doubt, then it's probably not right. But, don't get infatuated because, people have secrets. So, just be ready for them. And, most of us don't like to tell our inner secrets, on the first date, right? It takes a while just to get to know someone. So keep that in mind. Follow your path, okay? Not trail in the footsteps of others. That's an overall, overall advice for you always, but particularly for this week. Now, Cancer. Change your attitude, Cancer, and you can literally change your life. And as the new moon energy sharpens your instincts now, whether it's personal, romantic, or social, you have all the answers you need simply by tuning into your intuition. You're a water sign, so, this comes naturally, so use it, okay? And now when you just mix with friends, make sure you're mixing with people who have like a positive outlook and can provide like not reasons why you can't do something, but, provide encouragement for you. All right. All right, so Leo, Leo, get out and socialize, but avoid getting involved with matters that just don't concern you. You've got too much on now. Like, people you meet now can open doors for you, both in your personal and professional life. And things can change quickly with your career in a good way. So be patient and let the pieces fall into place and try to control everything. Put it out there, follow up, push through and see what's sort of happening organically, okay? All right, so Virgo, moon energy sends a lucky break with work your way, Virgo. Yay, we love that, okay? You want to focus on the priorities, and for now, just postpone and reschedule everything and everyone so you can be productive. Keep your focus on the highest, most critical, important thing that you need to do every single day. Okay, put that up front on top of your to-do list and get that done. All right. It's time just to put yourself front and center, get out there, get noticed by the power players, and for love, look for permanency. Okay. All right. You want a ring, not a fling. All right. All right. So Libra. So monetary matters are up for discussion now, Libra. And if you're not in the driving seat of, financial negotiations or looking after your own money, then just prepare to negotiate, prepare to compromise as well, work out what it is you want and move towards that outcome, okay? If a life lesson keeps repeating for you, just take note of it, consciously change what you do and think about with that life lesson, all right? So then, first of all, notice it, then you can reframe it and change it. So love is passionate now. I hope it is for you. It certainly says so in the stars. So just pay attention to your heart and just follow your instincts, all right? Okay, now Scorpio, if you have an opportunity to part with someone influential for business success and or financial gain, and it feels right, then just move ahead. Take that, if it looks right, it feels right, that's your cue. With love, excuse me, love is passionate and romantic, so this is lovely. We like to have the combination of the passion and romance, but be careful not to spoil a magic moment by just being too intense or too controlling. There's two signs of the zodiac that love to control, mainly just so they can control their own environment, and that's Scorpio and Capricorn. So I'm Capricorn, so I know all about that. Plus I have 3 planets in Scorpio, so say no more. All right, so controlling is not always a bad thing. Someone's got to get organized. Someone has to take control of that. It's, people like to think that they are in control of their own lives as well, okay? All right, so Sagittarius, there's a new start with love. Let past attitudes and emotional baggage, just leave it behind. Let it go. It's not serving you anymore. Stop bringing it up. Stop talking about it. Stop bringing it into your consciousness, okay? You want to move forward with an open heart to attract the life and love partner you desire and deserve, all right? And to be productive at work, avoid pesky interruptions from people. Some people just like to waste time. So don't get caught up in their beam of wasting time with you, okay? Avoid it. You have too much going on, too much to do. So Capricorn, stand by for success. Wow. Okay. So a business connection that relates to a creative concept can come through for you now, Capricorn. Interesting. We like that. We love anything to do with business, don't we? So yeah, business and success in the same sentence. You know, you got me. Right. Right. So just, excuse me, watch for opportunities and watch for the signs of coincidence. Right? Those chance meetings, things that are just sort of coming up. I mean, you know, when you think about it, when you meet someone and you just cross paths at that sort of exact moment, and sometimes that can be really significant in your life. So, you know, you'll know that when you meet people who are going to be significant in your life, you'll feel it with the energy between you. Okay. And this is a great time for a makeover to attract love. Okay. But it starts with you. You want to do your own makeup over and then put yourself out there to attract love and romance if you're not already with your perfect mate. Okay, so Aquarius, keep the family up to date, and those that are close enough to you to be called family, just keep them up to date for your life decisions, Aquarius, okay? But at the same time, don't allow anyone to interfere with your choices, all right? So, you know, to progress at work, you want to just assertively take control, not aggressively, and, you know, just move forward, just like being assertive, to get aggressive. And for love, to find love, you know, don't be invisible, right? Devise a plan to just stand out in the crowd. I mean, you're highly intelligent, so that's a good place to start to offer some intellectual interaction, okay? All right, so Pisces. So connect and stay close to those you love and trust, Pisces. You know, the people that have your back, you know who they are. And a family discussion now can present opportunities, and opportunities that can really be surprising, but also delightful. Okay, so that's nice. There's a new option around your home that's worth considering now. Look a little further into that. And a creative venture looks positive. So if you've got something on the boil with a creative venture, then that looks positive. But all else, always, and particularly highlighted for this week, believe in yourself. Okay, once you believe in yourself, then the rest is relatively easy. Okay, it's a very good start. It lays like the foundations for you to achieving what you want to achieve. Okay. Okay, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Do go ahead and have a look at the Wealth Wisdom program. I think you're going to love that. Love to have you on board. Bye for now.